Hello, my name is Saida, and today I will be informing you about pterygiums. You may ask yourself, what is a pterygium and what causes it? This is a great video to help you know what a pterygium is, what causes it. I will give you some tips on how to prevent it, and more information on one specific type of surgery that you may want to consider if you have this growth. So let's get started. Have you ever walked up to a person who has a significant growth on their eye? It may seem as though their eye is bloodshot red, or you may even think, is that person under some kind of influence? Like, for example, drugs, or they've had a long night of drinking? Well, let me just tell you that this growth is very common here in Florida, and it has nothing to do with drugs, nothing to do with drinking. It is actually caused by sunlight, but I'll talk to you about that further on in the video. This growth is referred to as pterygium or surfer's eye. Many people who live in Florida have this growth. As you all know, we are always at the beach. There are many ways of treating it, preventing it, and specifically, if you already have one, you would want to know more information about surgically removing it. So currently I am working at an eye clinic, and we have many of our patients who come in with this condition. These patients do not know much about this condition, and they would like to know more about it and be more educated so they can educate the community. So I have conducted further research about this to educate our community and share my knowledge to my patients. I used the American Academy of Ophthalmology, the U.S. National Library of Medicine, and an article on the Health Reference Center as my resources to this video. I will now start by showing you what a pterygium is and how it looks. So a pterygium, what it is a tissue growth that occurs on the eye. I have a model here to show you how it would pretty much look superficial on the eye. This is a model of an eye, and this is the added pterygium. Okay, so this pterygium is growing superficial to the conjunctiva, which is this white part of the eye, the white part on everybody's eye, and it can grow till it covers the eye at some point. Once it starts getting close to the pupil, that's when you want to do something about it, because you don't want it to start covering your eye and you may get some vision loss. This growth can grow on the conjunctiva, and it can even go over the cornea, and you do not want that. So that is basically what a pterygia is, and this pterygia can either occur from the temples into the middle of your face, referring it to as a temporal pterygium, or it can grow from the nose out, referring to it as a nasal pterygia. Okay? And the American Academy of Ophthalmology was the one who stated that this growth can grow on top of the conjunctiva, and covering the eye. Now that you are aware of how it looks, let me explain what causes significant growth. So this significant growth is caused by excessive sunlight, much dirt and wind that your eye can encounter. So I emphasize the importance of using sunglasses when you are outside, especially at the beach. Any day that you are out, just go ahead and put them on. You'll be very better with them on. And also, if you are working inside and you encounter a lot of dirt throughout the day, I highly recommend some safety glasses. Okay, and the U.S. National Library of Medicine was the one who allowed me to give this information to you. They were the ones who stated that sunlight is a very important factor that causes this growth. After educating you about the cause of this pterygium, I will also mention what procedure we use specifically in our clinic. In our clinic, we use a pterygia surgery, which is conducted at our clinic ourselves. And what we do is we start by doing a little cut right here on the head of the pterygia, which, as you can see, the head of the pterygia is a little bigger than the other part of the pterygia. Okay, so what we do is we basically start cutting, and then once you start peeling it, it comes right off, just like this. And that's exactly what we want to get rid of the pterygia. Then your eye is all better, it's all safe, you see? And specifically on this article by Isyaku Mohammed, I read on the Health Reference Center, he states that pterygium surgery is very important once the pterygia gets closer to the pupil. So it is very important for us to take care of this. Now that I have informed you more about what a pterygium is, what causes it, and what procedure you might want to consider doing if you have this condition, it is good for you to go and educate our community and our friends and family and allow them to see what a pterygium is and what we can do to prevent them. Let's just keep in mind that we should not judge a book by its cover and not say that someone has a drug addiction or they are under the influence of some kind of excessive drinking. Let's just look at them closely and see that they have a pterygium and treat them the same as we would anybody else. Thank you so much for your time and have a good day.